Hi, good morning. My name's Charla, and I'm here to take an ORENCIA infusion. I've been taking that for about a year now, but only about 3 months here at Vibra. I am a retired nurse. I'm a retired hospice nurse. I did hospice for about 36 years. Started in Spearman. The last 15 I was in Northern California. And then we retired about 3 years ago and we moved to Amarillo to be closer to family. The ORENCIA infusion has helped me a lot. I have osteoarthritis, and it helps a lot. Well, I did not know about Vibra, and I had been receiving treatments, and I wasn't real comfortable, and so I wanted to check out Vibra. And when I first walked in the door here, it was just amazing. Robin and Krista, and I actually walked in like everyone was having a meeting, and they stopped, and everybody was just so friendly, and they showed me around and everything, and I didn't have to do anything when I transferred from the other place I was going and came here. They took care of doing all the paperwork. I didn't have to do anything. They just called me with a date and said, we're going to handle your next infusion, and that's when you'll be here. So I came here, and I tend to be cold all the time, and I sit in the chairs, and they're warm, and they're soft, and they're comfortable. They give you a warming blanket, and it's just like you come here and you take a 45-minute nap and get an infusion. They start the IV without, they've never had any problems, and I'm usually a hard stick. And their technique, everything's just spot on. The rooms in here are great. They have a HIPAA filter, and that makes me feel very comfortable, because with COVID, you have a suppressed immune system anyway, and so that makes me feel very comfortable. And they're constantly washing their hands and using sanitizer. And so I know they're very aware of, keeping us safe, and that makes me feel really, really good. My husband usually comes with me, and they sit out and visit with him, and are just as polite to him, and it gives him, he always asks a lot of questions, and I always answer all his questions, and it just makes him feel very comfortable too. Well, every time I walk in, there's no wait time. It's like they greet you at the door, and they even help me up the steps. So very, very friendly, very, very accommodating, very helpful. But they greet you at the door and ask you if you could choose a cubby or a space, or have one already set up for you. And I've never had a wait time. The whole time I've been coming, I've just come straight into the room, and they have their little cart already ready, and they kind of not double team, but both of them are here to just help you, and it's real fast and it's real smooth. You do fill out just a couple papers, sign your name. They check your blood pressure, they check your temp, they check your pulse. Assessment, they do a very thorough assessment. And so that makes you feel good too, to know that everything's okay. And then they get the IV started, and I've never had to wait for medicine more than 5 minutes. Always real fast. I have about a 45-minute infusion, so I'm usually here about an hour from walking in the door to leaving, and they check your vital signs again before you leave to make sure you're okay. And it's very restful, very comfortable, and very warm and cozy. Other people I know who get infusions, I talk to them about it all the time and say, you need to go check out Vibra. There are a lot of differences. This has your individual cubbies where you come in and you're taken care of individually. The other one had probably 10 or 12 chairs, and they were all in the same room. And you could see everybody getting their infusion, and they could see you. didn't feel like you had any privacy. You were just kind of shared with everybody. The chairs were not comfortable at all. You couldn't even lean them back. They had to lean it back for you, and none of them, no matter where you sat, they were all like that. Not comfortable chairs. And it was very cold in there, and they had no warming blankets. And so your time spent there, my time spent there, was not a relaxing time for me to kind of rest and enjoy my infusion. It was, I got to where I carried my own blanket because I was so cold there. So it wasn't a relaxing time to me. The staff was friendly. It's nothing against the staff. They were friendly, but they weren't as informative as Krista and Robin. Krista and Robin are always asking about how you've been since the last month and if there's been any changes. They're very, very concerned and really want to know, has anything different gone on? And they're very on top of if something different has gone on, they investigate it. They don't just drop it. And then they follow up with your next appointment, when you leave, so you'll know when you're coming back. You have numbers how to contact them. So it's a really different, and it's a comforting difference. And you just feel overall better about your whole experience. I'm so pleased I heard about it, and that I'm coming here, and I love it. It makes me feel really good about getting my infusions here. I feel safe, I feel cared for, and they have a true interest in my feeling and how I'm feeling. It's a genuine feeling that they have. No, I'm glad I'm feeling better, and I'm glad I heard about Vibra.